and she like kind of pauses for a second. Boom. Pauses for a second. I will make out with you right now. That's what she said. And like, it was one of those moments like have you ever like just thrown up a fucking half court shot, just like, whatever, and like not even really aiming. And then it goes in and you're like, holy fuck, what do I do now?
Yeah.
Like literally that was me. I was like, oh shit, I didn't expect that to work, you know? Are you wearing a tag that says your name on it?
Yeah.
Thank you. I would have forgotten on this podcast.
I know. It's from when I worked at Wahlburgers. And I put it on. It's kind of funny.
I love that. You know, one of these days I still have my the one I wore for my tour guide stuff. I still have it. So like one of these times on the poddy, I'll bring it, and then you can show your name and I can show my name, just in case anybody watching forgets
that
I'm
awesome.
Ben.
What I'm thinking is, if I still had a Wahlburgers shirt and like a hat, we could just go out to the bars one night and you'd be like an Iowa State tour guide and I would be like a fry cook at Wahlburgers.
I literally still have my Iowa State admissions like polo, official polo.
Fuck, I wish I as soon as I lost that, or as soon as I left that job, I like donated all that shit. I was like, I don't want any memory of this.
Yeah, I mean, like that wasn't like a job. I don't think you enjoyed it. Is it not? Do you not have enough?
No, I do. It was just I'm good.
Okay, I'll move it a little bit over. No, I mean, I enjoyed my tour guide. I enjoyed that job. Like, yeah. So I just was like, I might as well hold on to it and like, you know, whatever. But I still have like the polo.
That's awesome.
That'd be so funny.
Really funny.
I bet we could find.
Or you could just go on campus, start giving tours.
Walk up to like the. Well, it's funny because I think my boss is still the boss there. I could probably like roll up and be like, yo, Kristen, like let me give this tour real quick.
Or like right when they're about to start one, if you see like one like the tour guy like walk away, just be like, hey, like my name's Sarby, like I'm here to like fill in, like let's get going. They're just like, where did this group go?
That'd be so funny. I bet I could fucking
Sarby's like taking them across Lincoln over to like over to the Sips and Patties.
I've always wanted, and it's funny, so we still have like a group chat of all the tour guides on Snapchat, and like every once in a while we'll like send like a like TikTok has like the like point of view, like you have the tour guide, or like the tour guide that's been there for like 3 years or whatever, and like we always send it because it's just like a meme. It's really funny. And like every once in a while we'll just like be like, yo, imagine if we could do like drunk tours, or like, you know what I'm saying, like I would have loved to just be like, yo, like this right here, Curtis Beard Shearer, like I've ran this shit so many times butt ass naked with dudes and with girls.
Mostly dudes.
And
then you get to the fountain, it's like everyone cannonballs in here butt ass naked.
See, I never did that.
Beers in the tears.
But part of that is because I feel like every time I saw that thing, they didn't have water in it.
Yeah.
Which was bullshit.
Yeah.
We should go back and do that.
I remember I didn't like, because when I did Curse the Beer Shop, we went over to the fountain, and we just had like a group, and I just like kind of just walked in there. I was like, cool, and there was no water, and just had my boxers on. I was like, sick. Like
even it's not even a winter thing either, because like even remember dead ass in the summer, taking photos, and that entire thing was completely empty. I shotgunned a beer in there, which I guess is like pretty equivalent.
Yeah, it's okay. There's always next time.
Could be worse.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd do it like again. I feel like that's like past. I have too much to lose.
Really? Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. I've always been really salty that I never got to finish the sorority circle streak.
Yeah,
like I was gonna do it.
That's a long run.
It is a long run, actually. It really is.
That's a long run.
I'm pissed. I've told the story on here. I mean, TLDR. We fucking.
Nice.
That was for you. TLDR. We ran it, started running it. Cops showed up. There were like fucking 30 butt ass naked dudes standing in a sorority, like a bunch of sororities parking lots, like trying not to get caught by the cops. Yeah. Zemmy ended up puking on some girl's car, and then we made it back to the frat, but we didn't get to finish the entire run. And the years after, like either I had something to do, or like when I was gonna do it with the other guys, because like you can do it with whoever you want. It just didn't happen. Like there was that one year that it got spread around that we were doing it a night because a certain somebody was telling everybody. God. And he'll probably watch this too. He knows who he is.
Yeah. Big mouth.
They'll fucking little man, big mouth.
Little man, big mouth.
That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, he told,
Oh my God, is that who it was?
Yeah.
Such a
Yeah. Well, because he had a very friendly friend in G-Fi, and then
goofball.
he, you tell one of them and they tell everybody.
Yeah.
So like G-Fi and like DZ and like a couple other sororities were
And like back
literally-
in the day, like if there was no cell phones, like that'd have been fine.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, that'd have been sick. But
Word
now-
of mouth, it wouldn't have gotten like
No, but I
anywhere,
mean like if it was like 10, 15 years ago when like people weren't recording like everything they like see.
everything they do.
Yeah. Then
Yeah.
like it'd been like fine if there was the whole like cheerleading like array of girls, but if it's like now it's just like every girl has her Snapchat up and it's like
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
ticket, citation, ticket.
It's gonna be really interesting. I mean, even just like the fact that like phones exist and people like literally fucking take photos, take videos, everything of everything they do. But like, I was just reading an article, like apparently Elon Musk is like looking for people to trial his Neuralink shit.
Yeah.
You can like save, replay
Pass.
memories, download them onto like
Pass.
dude, absolutely crazy. But like, I
was
feel like
think-
that's just what's.
I
Gonna
was
happen.
thinking I was talking to a friend about this, but we'll be able to like just because it started with me having like a really shitty memory, and I was like, I can't wait to back my memory up to the iCloud.
That would be insane, bro.
I was like, I cannot wait because oh my God, I forget so much stuff.
I know, me too, dude.
Just
Shit's
go
crazy.
back and just look and be like, oh wow, that's a lot of stuff.
I think it'll be interesting too, like being. I think I really like the concept of like, oh, I just experienced this thing. I want to like imagine last night. We'll talk about it on the podcast. Like, remember, like imagine if we could like replay that from everybody's perspective.
Yeah.
On like a TV screen, like that would be so
Yeah.
fun. Like from my perspective, of
That's like the
just,
best part about like the night after, like the morning or the
Yeah.
morning after is like going out or like having like a really fun night is like sitting down with like everyone and just being like, yo, like what happened on your end, especially if it's like a long night and like
Yeah.
everyone, like there's a bunch of people and there's a bunch of different like angles and like stories or perspectives. That's like the best. It's like, oh, so and so disappeared for now, like what did you do? And he's just like, oh my God, let me tell you.
talking to a smoke show.
Yeah, then,
that
like-
she had a boyfriend.
Yeah, and then the next person's like, oh my God, I was in the bathroom, I couldn't stop puking. The next dude's like, yeah, I just went home and crashed,
I just
fell asleep and missed
went
all
home
this.
and cried.
Yeah. Oh man.
But welcome back, boys.
Mm-hmm.
We're here.
Girls.
And girls, sorry. Actually, I think we have a lot more girl listeners than boy listeners.
Rip.
But I'll always just say boys because, like, that's just how I refer to people. Well, boys. I called, can I say your special friend's name on here?
No.
Can we at least say that she's not your special friend
No.
anymore? You fucking dildo.
I don't even want to talk about the story of last night.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay.
No.
Sorry for bringing it up then.
No, it's fine.
Okay. We don't have to talk about it. It's kind of
Yeah.
funny, though.
It is kind of funny, but like I just like I don't want to, that we can keep that, but just for the people who are there.
Just for the people. Just for the
Yeah.
people. All right.
Fuck all you watching and listening.
Zemmy's a little bit more private than I am. He doesn't want to talk about eating ass in the potty like I do.
No. We'll see. Maybe in the future.
No, but I respect that because it's like somebody that you're like building like a long-term relationship with. So like,
It's not even that. It's just like it was so stupid. Like
yeah, it was pretty stupid.
just so dumb.
But it's just funny. Like it's really funny. Like
it is like a really funny. It is a funny story, but I don't. Maybe I need time for it to just become more funny.
Totally. And I think too, like it's kind of nice having like a little bit of privacy in your life. Like even like where I'm at, where like I don't, not that I don't have any privacy, but it's definitely like people ask me things and I'm like, if I didn't post like you're asking me this only because I post content that's like a little bit more of an overshare, but that doesn't mean I want to share absolutely everything in my life. Like,
Yeah.
and that also doesn't mean that you should expect me to share absolutely everything in my life, in your life. So,
Yeah.
no, I definitely respect it. I definitely kind of threw that out of the window ever since I
Yeah.
started making TikTok. So,
Yeah. Sold my soul to the content devil.
sold my soul to fucking the Zuck,
The Zuck devil.
the Zuck devil, whoever the fuck owns TikTok. I don't even. Oh my gosh, I don't even know.
The people. We the people own TikTok. Hopefully.
Exactly.
We kind of do.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, you literally the people decide like what. I kind of like that too. Like people decide what goes viral. I feel like that's less of the case on Instagram, but definitely TikTok. TikTok's like a little bit more like the
But
people
like they
decide.
make money off like all of our information. So if we all collectively just like we're like fuck that and like deleted everything, they'd still have all of it, but like eventually like
It would become outdated.
yeah, it'd just be like useless.
Yeah,
That'd be sick.
that's crazy.
That'd be so cool if everyone in the world was just like fuck one
Fuck
app.
TikTok,
like
yeah.
fuck TikTok or like fuck Instagram, like just like a huge app, and they're just like What do we do?
That would be fun. Like, I hate that like Facebook is the only good like events platform.
Yeah.
Because nobody fucking uses Facebook. But imagine if we could make like an Instagram event that's like boycott Instagram. 0301. Like like the 1st of March. Just fucking everybody. Don't even touch it. Like, don't open the app. Don't fuck with it. Like, delete it for a day. Whatever you got to do. Like, don't go on it and just see like. I just like to see what happens.
Some
or like,
sort of, like, what are the implications? Or like, I don't want to like kill Twitter because I really like Twitter. But like, what if Twitter. Everyone? I think Facebook would be the perfect one because I could genuinely like the only reason I have Facebook I feel like is because everyone else has a Facebook.
Totally. And
like it'd be really cool if, like if everyone just literally deleted like Facebook and just see what Mark Zuckerberg would do.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like, well, I mean, I feel like the parents wouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think adults. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, I know no one would agree to do all this, but it would be super cool to see.
Yeah, I think it would be too. Just to see what happens. Like, if it really threw a wrench in the cog, I feel like it wouldn't though.
Yeah.
I mean, they have so much shit going on over there. Like, they
just focus on Instagram. Then.
Focus on Instagram and metaverse.
Yeah.
The fucking Zuck. Hey, why don't you focus on getting our fucking account back?
Yeah, you stupid whore.
You slut. Slutty
Or
Zuck.
if someone like just went in and like deleted like Facebook. Just someone like internally.
They're like
on their servers, just like and delete. Gone.
Deleted.
Ugh.
You know, I've always
that man would be my hero.
I've wondered like how much security do they have on the servers of Facebook? You know, like Facebook's like kryptonite would be if like the servers that it's built on like all crashed.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, like too, you got to think about like I'm sure like they have like backups, but like this could be like me trying to understand something that like doesn't work like that at all.
Yeah, I don't really
But like
understand how it works.
All I'm imagining is like there's like a warehouse with like full of like computers that like have to run to like store everything in a sense.
Yeah.
But like it needs power. Like what if someone just like went and turned it off? I know like it would just get backed up to something, but like what if they like turned off the back? Like just like somehow someone
fucked it up
and just like literally deleted everything off a social app.
That'd be crazy.
Or like LinkedIn just gone.
Well, so I don't know. One of my professors was talking about how like Google makes all of its money off of the data that they pull, but all the data that they pull are like servers that are underneath the way he
no, they're under like they're underwater.
Underwater, yeah. And I was just like, what if it fucking like pipe cracked and just
Well, that was the point I was going to get to. I totally forgot, but like, what's like the security for that? Like, as in like the physical like. There's some like building underwater that's like where Google stores like their computers to like keep it like
what if there's an earthquake there?
Cool, yeah, or like what's like what is stopping someone from figuring out where that is and just like blowing it up?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the physical like? Do they have like security boats just like like
always circling
or like
I don't know.
But no, I heard that they have like their computers underwater to like so they don't have to pay for electricity. To like keep the computers cold, just being it underwater like does it for you. Insane. And then I read something about like, oh, this could cause like global like water temperature rise. I was like, fuck. There's no good solution to anything.
There literally isn't.
There's
like,
no good solution to anything.
For every like good solution that you think of, like there's a bad alternative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even Tesla, like, oh, electric cars. It's like, well, then like you have to fucking make more electricity, and what does that do? Put more fucking
or like the batteries are like terrible for the environment. It's just like fuck. We can't win. It's just like solving one problem, having another one, and then solving that.
No, I don't know, man. Shit.
We should just go primal.
I'd be down.
That'd
be great. Primal. I've always thought that'd be kind of like sick, low key. Like imagine just like we blow the fuck up on social, and then one day just like bye, and then go and like live on a cabin and like live off the land. Like grow our own plants and like raise our own animals and like get the meat from there, or even just
cutting chickens' throats every week.
I feel like that'd be so like not. I mean that's not the definition of primal, but like that would be so
peaceful.
Yeah, literally. Like I low key think I think I'd very much enjoy like building in like a bunch of businesses for myself and then doing some philanthropic shit, and then like just like when I've reached that level and like maybe have a family or like whatever, I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna let someone else take over. It's like someone else's time, and I'm just gonna go like live the rest of my life on a farm.
Yeah,
I think that'd be
100%.
Or like a ranch,
like retiring.
Yeah,
my mind would be at peace if I could just have my money like taken care of for the rest of my life, and then like be able to like buy some property, you know, wherever warm place I want.
Totally.
And like maybe like go on my phone like to text people. And like have nothing to do with anything else. Yeah. No work, no like social media, nothing, just peace.
Love and tranquility.
Yeah. I've always thought about this once, just going and like working at like some sort of like remote like either like dog sled like company or like farm or some like I don't even know, like a ranch or something. And like, you know, I feel like Riley Burke and like Derek Kushner like kind of did that stuff. But like you're just like literally like manual labor every day and like working with your hands and like off the grid. And like, I don't know, I just feel like in those moments you're very present. Nothing like you just, I don't know, something about that. Like it's like low like anxiety.
One of my friends,
life is simple. It's just.
She did one. Okay, so she did one in Hawaii. Didn't last very long because it was like kind of like there were a lot of bugs and stuff, which I get for girls. Like I feel like I'd be able to handle that maybe. Like she was kind of living in like an outdoor like tree hut thing. But
it would be dirty. Like,
yeah, it would definitely be
I'm
dirty.
I'm like totally okay like to a point like just like being like kind of grubby.
Yeah, me too. I feel like too it's just like a I don't know. I think it's like a you know we live in such like a crazy clean and like. You know, like people even 100 years ago, like would look at how we're living and like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, you guys don't have to deal with like bugs in your bed all the time, and like, you know, you're like in the middle of the summer, like dying of heat basically in your own house. Like we have air conditioners and shit. Like people would be like, what the fuck? But yeah, and, she also did this one that I really liked. It's a little less like primal, but she went to Alaska and worked at this. It's like a hotel. It's more of like an inn, or not an inn. What's it called?
Motel.
Like a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
Where like, yeah, more. I guess an inn is. Why is the inn not hitting? I feel like there's another word
bed
for
and
it.
Breakfast,
maybe. Like something where it's more like homey.
Oh,
like it's almost like a cabin with a bunch of rooms that you can stay in, kind of.
Is it like it's one of those? Is it ones where like you just rent a room? It's I don't know what brothel came to mind, but not a brothel.
Not a brothel. Oh my god. We could work in a brothel.
What is it called? It's on the. You know, it's like where people who like travel like around the world, they'll go stay in them. Hostels.
Oh, it's not a hostel, but okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. No, it's more like it is more like a hotel-y, but it's not like a hotel. It's like in the middle of nowhere, Alaska.
Okay, that would be fun.
Yeah, and like basically it was like you had to work to like pay for your living, and then like a little bit of spending money, and they like fed you, and then like on the weekends or like on you know they'd orchestrate days off that you could just like go out, and like that was a very life-changing kind of experience for her because like. She would like go into the forest and like get high and like you know really experience nature and like have like moose walk up to her and like be able to pet them and like crazy shit that I was just like that would be you know like I think she take time off before school. I don't remember how she orchestrated it, but like she like took some time to like actually go out and do that, and I was just like, that would be such a cool experience. Like, I know college experience is fun, but like I would almost want my kids to experience something like that where it's like,
well, that's kind of like the idea behind going abroad. I mean, abroad's a little bit more of can be a little bit more of like just a big party, but like that's the whole idea. Is it's just like
totally
you just like relocate yourself from like a normal life that you have and like experience something completely, like you throw yourself into something you have no idea you're doing, and like I would love that.
I bet we could find like a week-long retreat somewhere where it's like just like a week of it, like give you like a little taste, like work on a farm. I feel like that'd be really fun. We should do that.
Really fun.
That would be so cool. Just like break from society and like
I think I miss that the most about going from like all my like stupid like part-time jobs to like my job now is that I love working with my hands. Like it's so much fun. And like I remember growing up, like I had like a wood burning fireplace in my house, and we'd always have like a fireplace that you like put wood in.
I see what you're saying. I thought you were talking about, you know how like Benny does like wood burning designs.
Oh
yeah
no.
Okay I get what you're saying though.
but we'd have to like split the wood for that. And I always hated doing it just because like as a kid, I'm like, I want to play Xbox. Like,
Yeah.
fuck off. But like now, like whenever my dad like it's like fall and he's like, oh, like when you split wood, I'm like, I'll drop like anything to go do it because it's just so like, I don't know.
It feels
like,
cool.
I don't even look at my phone. Like I'm outside. I'm like literally just fucking splitting wood. Like that's sick.
That's how I feel with fishing.
Yeah.
And I have a lot
Fishing
of like.
too. That's another good example. Maybe hunting. I've never hunted.
I've never hunted either.
But like I could get the same like feeling where you're just like isolated.
Mhm.
Like you're doing like you're outside, you're enjoying nature. It's I don't know. I encourage everyone to do something like that. Some sort of like I've gone like on week-long fishing things. I mean, fuck, that's like a picture of a fish that I caught.
Aw, is that a walleye?
Yeah.
Oh, to see that's fun too, and like,
Yeah.
I think those experiences are fun. I know everyone like shits on fishing, but like it's actually kind of like it's low key fun.
Yeah.
And for me, I kind of tie it to like being able to like not find out dirt, but like hear more about like things about my dad and my uncle and my grandpa that I wouldn't have heard of if I hadn't. Because like you're literally just most of it is like you're sitting on the boat just waiting for something to like go.
Yeah.
And like you're just gonna be talking the entire time.
You're talking, you have some beers, or usually, hopefully it's a nice day. You're just like enjoying.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit, we should go
100%.
fishing too. That'd
Yeah,
be
I do
really fun.
camping. I want to try like actual. I've never been like. I feel like I've never been camping.
Like
Tent camping.
tent camping.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been real tent camping either. Actually.
Yeah, I think that would be fun. I kind of maybe I feel like I maybe once I have, but like I think maybe I have once. It was like with like some friends in high school, and like. But I don't remember there being a tent. I don't remember sleeping. I think we just stayed up the entire night.
That's so fun.
Yeah, but like I fucking like cooked food, like just like cooked food like hot dogs and like cooked like warmed up like tea in the morning on the fire. We had the fire going all night. Like it was just like I had so much fun. Felt very dirty afterwards. It was like whatever.
But like it's like a good dirty, like
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
We should try to like go on a camping trip this summer.
I'd be so down.
Yeah.
To do something like
I
that.
think that'd be really fun. We just have to maybe find someone we can borrow camping equipment from.
Yeah.
But I feel like that shouldn't be too hard.
No, not at all. Like I mean, I have like a cot. I think my parents have like a tent. One of them, like a 10-person tent. It's like insane.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's already a 6-person tent. It's insane. But yeah, I would totally do it. It's so much fun.
Fuck.
Yeah. And then and hiking too. I don't know why we're on the outdoor kick, but I would love to go on some like backcountry, super beautiful like nature, like scenery hiking trail sometime, and I think that'd be fun. This is my last tangent.
No, go ahead.
I've also always wanted to. There is a highest point in Minnesota, and it's like a 2-mile hiking trail. I've always wanted to like go up north and like do it.
Oh fuck yeah! Where
I don't
is
know
it?
if it's sick. It's like up north in Minnesota somewhere. Maybe like Boundary Water area.
Let's do it.
But
Fuck it.
I think it'd just be so fun to be like, I've been to the highest point in Minnesota.
Yeah, I've been to the highest point in Minnesota.
Yeah, I've been to the highest point in Minnesota. Fuck, you know about it.
We should actually get high on top of there too. Just
Dude, I would be so I am above the highest point in Minnesota.
I am high on the highest point in Minnesota. Yeah.
So we gotta get down this shit. Anyone know the way down?
What?
Anyone know the way down?
Anyone know? How did I get up here?
Yeah. I hope it's like a cool like hike though. I feel like I like saw like a picture of it and it just like looked like this like kind of like hill. And I was like, it looks kind of lame, but then like it said it was like a 2-hour hike. I was like, this better be like a cool
Oh, if
hike.
it's 2-hour hike, it's probably a good.
But like I don't know if it's like kind of like you're in an area that is just naturally like elevated higher. Like in Colorado, like even when you're in Denver, you're just like in the Mile High city, but it doesn't feel like
Yeah.
you're a mile high compared to like where you're in like Minnesota. Like a mile high would be like, oh my god, like that's huge. But like,
Yeah.
since the baseline, I hope it's not like an area where the baseline is just naturally elevated, where it's like then there's like a little hill where it's like
This is the highest point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'd be like,
I see what you're saying.
Cool. I hope it's kind of like a little extra.
Yeah, like a little path.
Yeah, a little path that's like, holy shit, here's this huge look over. Like, wow.
We got a lot to do this year. We're gonna fucking. I like that shit. I love doing new stuff. Like, somebody slid in my DMs the other day. Like, not like slid in, but like they were like, "Hey, I'm going through a breakup. Like, what do you recommend to like get your confidence back or like whatever?" And my biggest recommendation is always like go try something new that you've always wanted to try. That like you can kind of get excited about. Like, I think that helped me with my past breakup was starting yoga. I've always like I kind of did it on not even really on and off in college, but just like I would do it every once in a while. I really enjoyed it, but like the instructors in college weren't like amazing by any means. There were a bunch of college kids that were getting paid like nothing. So like, you know, they were probably coming up like hungover from like the night before, just like, oh yeah, whatever, like do fucking tree pose. Like so I went to like a person that I actually really liked here in Minnesota, and it was like kind of life changing because it was a little bit more not, I don't know if spiritual is the right way, but it was more like
I've had that with yoga, so I know what you mean.
Yeah, like the first time I was there, she was like, oh, like, you know, what would you like to do? Like, what would you like to work on? I was like, oh, my hips are really tight. I would love to do that. She's like, nothing is tight here. You just have a lot to let go of. And I was like, I just like really like that because
I would have been like, hey, shut up.
You don't know me.
Whoa. Yeah. That's like when a kid's like way too honest. You're just like, okay, like didn't know you're coming at me.
Yeah. when the
I
kids,
said my hips are tight.
When the kid's like, do you not have a girlfriend because you're ugly? Yeah. And you're like,
why
man.
Why are you sad? It's like, shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
No, you just have a lot to let go of. Hey. You just start crying.
But I also like that, at least for yoga, because yoga is like like there's a lot of people like believe that like in your hips you hold a lot of like your anxiety and your like you know, and like the more anxious that you get, the tighter your hips get. So like stretching them out actually helps like release some of that anxiety or like
I totally know what you mean. I feel like I've done yoga like very few times, but there was one time I did it where afterwards it felt like I like took like a mental and spiritual shower. I was just like, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like, crystal clear vision, brain mentally just like squeaky clean, totally rained out. It was great. It was awesome.
Love it.
Yeah, but it's hard to like get in that zone for yoga. It's takes a lot of like concentrating on trying to think of nothing.
Yes, yeah. But it's kind of cool. I mean, and too, I think concentrating on thinking about like you can never really think about nothing. Yeah. You know, like what is nothing? Real, like not to get like deep, but like you know, when I think of nothing, I think of just like the static screen on like a TV, like on the old ones. But even that's like something. But like, and especially when I'm meditating too, like people are always like clear your mind, but it's like what does that mean? And for me, that's like focusing on like different parts of my body. So like when you go to yoga, like really focusing on like how the stretch feels, like if it's painful, like why is it painful and what is it like doing for you and shit. I don't know. I love that shit so much, man. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yoga's tight. Do yoga.
Yeah, we should do yoga together when I move back to Minnesota.
Oh, we could.
I was using that as a way to segue to just bring up that I'm probably well, not even probably at this point. Like,
pretty much just filled out the application.
Yeah, I just filled out an application for an apartment. Really nice.
Soda boy.
Really, really nice 1-bedroom apartment, really close to where Zemmy's at, and just felt right. Just felt, you know, I had my little LA boy stint, and it was great, and I had a fun time. But
when you left, I told you, like, you remember what I told you? Like, I remember specifically telling you, there's always you can always come back. Like, you'll always have us here.
I love that.
We'll always be here.
You fucking love me. You fucking know me.
Okay, that's the podcast.
Why are my eyes? My contacts are bothering my eyes.
Dusty in this room. Get your air filter checked.
Yeah. I just I was looking at places in LA, and I was like, you know, I'm making social media money, but not enough for like LA social media money. And I was just like, you know what? Maybe we move back here, focus on the poddy. Our poddy's been doing great other than our Instagram getting taken down. Yeah. I just feel like, you know, if we're able to upload a poddy every single week and like get clips every single week, like there's no way that this thing doesn't fucking take off, or at least get to the point where like, you know, we get a good audio listener base. I'm always growing my shit. Like that's pretty consistent at this point. And like,
I think from anything that we've learned, it's just doing it.
you literally, yeah. I mean, we're both. I mean,
doing it consistently.
This podcast hasn't necessarily been funny. But I also kind of like that. Like I've wanted to be as like funny as we are. We also like actually have opinions and stuff.
Yeah. I also can't always be funny.
Yeah, it's really hard, especially the way we're shooting them right now, where it's like we literally like sit down in like 2 days. We like try to rip out 2 or 3 potties or whatever. It's really hard to like keep that energy going every single or one day right after the other.
Yeah.
And 2, I feel like I was actually talking about this with you. Like I feel like my people. Oh no, wait. We literally just talked about this on the podcast. I'm a fucking idiot. People. Shit. People like kind of see my videos and they just like they kind of, and I don't blame them, but they just kind of make this assumption like, oh, this guy's like always a clown, like he's always like immature and like making these like, you know, sexual jokes and like whatever. And yeah, I mean that's a big part of who I am, is I love making people laugh, and I love taking a moment that's like embarrassing and making it funny, because like in my opinion that's the best way to get over it. And also other people who have embarrassing moments can kind of look at it and be like, all right, well at least it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But there is like serious side to me, and like that's one of my goals for this year, is like really like try to bring out more like serious Sarby and like start presenting that to people, because like, you know, it's definitely something. The one thing I've always noticed is like my reels do fucking awesome. I post a picture of myself, nothing. It's like just,
we don't want that.
Nobody wants to see that shit. I'm like, oh, guys, like come on.
You look smiling and happy about something you achieved. Yeah.
Ew.
No.
You're attractive? No. Fucking look like an idiot.
Yeah.
And, like make a joke about
We don't
getting
care
pegged.
about
Like
that. We don't care about that.
But
celebrating your success, fuck off. Say something funny.
yeah, say something funny, you fucking verge. No, but I mean that's definitely a goal for me this year, and you know, I think the poddy's a good way to get out those more like serious moments. I think it'd be cool to talk about more serious, not necessarily more serious topics. Like we can always still joke about them, but like, you know, bringing stuff up and you know,
that's part
events.
Of like the like creative process and like mastering whatever this is gonna be, and like it's gonna morph into something. It's not always gonna be like what it is right now. So
I think that's a cool thing too, because we really haven't nailed this thing down at all. I mean, this is together. This is we started at 37 was our first one together, and this is 59. So what is that? 23? Because if you include the 37, I think that's 23.
I don't know.
You don't do math?
Nope.
Math is hard.
I have a calculator right
Math
now.
is really hard. Yeah, that's true actually.
Really hard.
But yeah, I mean, we've only done 23 episodes of this, and like there was a huge gap between like the first 12 and the last 9 that we've done. Yeah. And even in the last 9, it's been a huge gap too. So I
mean, shit, but here's the thing, like from the first one to this one, like we have 2 cameras now.
Yeah.
We have a sign.
Yeah, we have a fucking
that's sick.
Not even this is the most professional sign that you can ever get. I don't know. We have a plant.
We have a plant. I have a plant that snuck in. There's a plant on the potty.
I kind of liked it, like the little like coffee table. Yeah,
it's good. I mean, I have a nice desk chair.
I have the chair from your kitchen that we've pretty much been using since day one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the first one we shot, or not the first one, but one of the first few was just like on the couch. I mean,
on the casting couch.
Yeah, on the casting couch. We didn't have social security cards at the beginning of this.
Yeah.
I think we do now.
We definitely do. I found mine. I know where it is.
I actually don't know where mine's at. I was thinking about that the other day. I mean, like, I know like one of my parents has it, but I don't know that for sure.
Totally.
I know where my Vax card is. I know where my passport is.
See, I don't know where my Vax card is, so like
that sucks.
I know, but I've just been showing people that California message.
Yeah,
and like
you can just get a fake one too.
That's true. I should probably go get my booster shot and be like, hey, yo, my fucking dumbass, like.
Yeah, they offered to, because I didn't have my card when I like got my booster, and he was like, I can just write you a new one. I was like, oh no, I was right down the street, so I just went got it from my house and went back and filled it out. But he was offering to give me a brand new one, so
yeah, totally.
I don't know.
Yeah, I need to go get my booster just because.
I got my ass kicked by the booster. That shit sucked.
Really?
I had to like take the day off. I slept all day. Would like go to like make food and was like, this is exhausting, and then like would go sleep more, wake up exhausted, and like I was just so tired. Nothing, like not even sleep made me feel better. So, but then like the next day I woke up and I was like, holy shit, I could run a marathon compared to yesterday. Like it was insane. It's just more. I just felt exhausted. Like I just felt like I was getting like my shit kicked the day before, and
totally
that day was just awful. But
yeah, it's weird. Like how many? Because I met people who like taking the booster shot, and they're like, oh, it was like ready to go.
Yeah,
I'd say they were fine.
Well, like my first 2 vaccines, I worked like right after. Like I went into Hy-Vee, got my vaccine, and then clocked into work and did my full shift after both, and didn't even think of it. But if I felt the way I did, well, it wasn't even like remote. It wasn't even right after. So I guess I could have worked right after. But like I said, I had to take off work for my booster. It was bad, but
kind of
nice. First, yeah. But yeah, my first 2 weren't too bad.
Get your vaxes. Get vaxxed.
Now we're gonna get the thing on Instagram where it's like, if we clip this, where it's like, see below for
COVID information.
Yeah, I think that's so funny.
We have to look like we actually care.
Yeah.
This does not affect our profits at all, but makes us look like a better company. Like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, 100%. 110%.
Fucking Instagram. I bet Zuck's not even waxed.
Waxed.
Or maybe he's waxed.
No, there's neither.
No, dude, there's no way that guy grows hair.
That guy's a dolphin.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, he fucking smooth body, smooth brain, although he's probably smarter than us, so maybe not smooth brain, but... The Zoc. But yeah, that was pretty much the long-winded way of me saying moving back to Mini. Hopefully I get this apartment. It'll be really nice too, because I mean, we just shoot this in Zemmy's room. What'd you say?
I said bedroom.
Oh
yeah.
I thought you said living room, and I was like, that doesn't make sense.
No, we are not there.
My hearing is not that great. But yeah, and I wanted to get a studio. I was actually originally looking at studios because I was like, oh, I don't really need that much, and I just want like a couch that we can consistently shoot at. But then I found this like really dope 1-bedroom that was like right in my price range, and like it's bigger, has a lot more room. Like could literally probably make a specific section of the room for like, this is where we shoot the potty. We'll have our
same thing.
Beautiful fucking sign here.
Yes, I never want to get rid of that. Honestly.
I know. I think it'd be funny. I want to get LEDs and maybe like somehow incorporate like LED lights around it.
It would be cool if we could have like these letters kind of still have this like pen look to them, but then behind it have like this like back glow so you can see. Yeah.
We have to like, I still like, one of these days when we blow this podcast the fuck up, we're going to get this in a neon sign. Like exact, like I want the exact like replica.
I want it to look like,
like copy and paste.
I don't know why I went so hard with that. I was literally sitting before a podcast because I was not helping set up, and I was like, I'm making a sign. Arts and crafts time.
Arts and crafts.
Dad, look what I made. We put it on the fridge.
I love how it looks like you literally wrote it like a closed fist fucking toddler. Just
which way do my S's go?
Oh, I love it. I literally love it. But yeah, we'll have like an actual spot. I'm excited. I'm ready to like get on. I feel like in the past like 3 months, I've kind of been in this like weird like, what's the next step in my life? And I feel like this is like the next step that I can finally take. Social media stuff's going well. It's, you know, I'm planting a bunch of seeds and like growing them right now too. So like, and one of them is this podcast. So yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm ready to touch peepees. So.
I want to grow some seeds like callum, get some basil, thyme. Get some nice herbs going.
I'll show you.
Wow, this was solid. I feel refreshed, kind of like after like a good session yoga.
I feel like this one was like more wholesome.
This one's for us, kind of like fuck everyone watching.
Well, I think
one's more for us.
I think a good wraparound ender to this podcast. I really want to talk. I really want to bring up the kissing my ex's roommate story because she gave me permission to tell it.
Okay.
And I don't even know if I've told you.
I think you told me, but I forgot.
Well, it's not even, it's honestly just like, first off, sick flex.
Yeah.
Even though like this ex, like I'm still actually like not like friends, but like amicably, like no hate to her. It was more just like, it's been a while. Like it kind of presented itself. I hang out with this person's roommate now just because like we were both in California, like, and it just kind of happened, but like, nothing afterwards really happened. It was just sick the way that it happened. Yeah. So my birthday,
I need to tell everyone how I kissed this girl.
I just need to tell everyone that I kiss women.
Dude, you can ask her. Totally DM her. We'll put her address. You can write her letters, and she'll write you back saying I fucking kissed her.
You can show up to her front door and be like, "Hey, yo, like, I heard a rumor that you made out with this short Asian guy."
Did you kiss him? Did you kiss his flower?
No.
Ex's roommate kisses petite.
Wait, I want to bring that up real quick because that's funny as fuck. So Zemmy has this coworker. His name's we just call him Patty, or at least I do.
Patty. Patty.
This girl that I follow, who we have like mutual friends, she put something on her story like she put a picture of him, and then like afterwards was like, by the way, like he's single, like texts his his phone number for a good time. And so like my fucking dumbass, I'm like, sup, like I heard this is the number to text for a good time. And he's like, God, you're so sexy, like I want you right now. And I was like, you can have me. And he's like, let's put it on Pornhub. And so I send him I call him Daddy Patty. I was like, I put Daddy. Before that, at some point I said, take my virginity, Daddy Patty. And then, and that's when the Pornhub thing came up. And then he was like, he was like, let's put it on Pornhub. And then I titled it, Daddy Patty deflowers petite Asian. And then I was like, that bit'll get 1 million views.
I can only imagine just like this like dude ready to just like watch this video of some Asian girl getting, and that pops up. He's like, what? It's like that episode of South Park where they have like, it's like the TSA guy watching like the people in the bathroom because like Clyde's mom died in like the bed.
Oh yeah,
and he like slowly like and he's like hovering over like Daddy Patty, like deflowers petite Asian. He's just like, maybe, and then he clicks on it and it's just oh my god.
Oh, I fucking this is I love that we can just...
Okay, not that like I frequently watch gay porn, but like there was sometimes one of my friends, she was showing me this like video of like this guy. She was
not that I frequently watch gay porn.
But I have. For out of curiosity, not for pleasure. But
so funny. That's so funny.
It was just like, so like basically it was this video that like her guy friend just like took a switch and just like joined the porn industry, and like she found a video of his, and like the intro to it was so broy. It was like oh, hanging out with the boys, and then like had like it would like jump like every like 2 seconds, like action clips of them just like going to town on each other. It was so funny, just like the style and vibe it gave off of like, yo, going to the cabin for the weekend with the boys. It's like bum 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 bum, and it's just like them just like boom boom boom, like they're all just like dudes are throwing up like hang 10, like as they're just like getting. Like,
oh my god!
It was the most hilarious intro to porn I've ever seen in my life. I just like it. Oh god, porn is hilarious. Porn do be kind of hilarious sometimes. Like sex is this like intimate thing, but then like porn is just like, yo, like so like so not that.
Yo, you trying to fuck?
It's so not intimate. God.
Oh my god. It's wild too in the porn industry that apparently for dudes, like gay porn is way more profitable.
Probably, yeah.
Dudes get paid way more to do gay porn than they do to get straight porn.
Rip.
I don't know, maybe like if they're into it, fuck it.
Girls just girls just continually not getting paid.
Yeah, straight up. If you're in the porn industry,
women just cannot win.
Hop on OnlyFans, low key.
Yeah.
I'm glad that that's the route a lot of people are taking though. Like,
yeah,
like
know
as
your
you
worth.
should. I would never pay for it, but like,
Know
go
your
for
worth.
it.
Know your worth.
Know your worth, queen or king.
Yeah.
Anyways, making out with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
So,
gay porn.
Gay porn.
Making out with. Yeah.
That connection is definitely there.
Yeah.
For sure.
You have to listen to get the connection.
Not that I frequently watch gay porn. I'm sorry. That is just the best thing I've ever heard.
My brain went right there to like, oh my god, I saw this funniest intro to porn, to this gay porn video ever recently. Oh god, it was hilarious. It's so fucking funny.
So I'm gonna try to keep this short. Basically, I dated this girl in college and like was pretty good, like was on pretty good standing with her roommates. I like to say like my like roommate and parent game in terms of like when I meet them, like if they like me or not, and like how much they want me around. I would say like my shit's pretty good. Like I'm very like confident with parents, with like roommates. Like I know how to like play the game. Like there is a game to it. Like obviously
you know how to kiss your ex-girlfriend's roommates pretty well.
Yeah.
Nice.
I guess.
Yeah.
Sure. But I'm more talking about like while we dated. Like, you know, we were good friends. And then so like after the breakup, it was like they still were like, whenever they saw me, like, oh my God, Ben, like, hi, like, how are you? Like all that shit. And so, yeah, I like kind of didn't really keep in contact with them during college. But then after I graduated, like, we kind of would keep it. She started a podcast too and like would ask me questions and like whatever. I helped her out. And so like we always had like an open thing of communication. So I went to LA and then very recently after that, she announced that she was moving to California for college. And I was like, oh shit, like, dude, like we're gonna be in the same state. Let me know when you get here. And like, so she let me know when they got there and we hung out and like we hung out like a couple of times. And one of the times was my birthday. So my birthday rolls up. I was supposed to go to a party, but then the party kind of, not that it got canceled, but like my into the party was like, oh, I'm not gonna go. And then I was like, well, I don't want to like show up and just like hope that I can get in, like, and I hate doing that shit anyways. I hate showing up to parties that it's like you are invited or like you know someone who's invited who like knows a person can bring you in and like
the whole
I've never really understood that culture of like, oh, I'm just gonna show up to this party
and hope I get in.
I don't know. So we decided to go to bars kind of by USC and like they come over, we pregame, we go to the bar, we're all kind of drinking, like having a great time. And these girls are pretty like, there's two of them. There's one of them's the roommate and then one of them's the like, I had met her before through my ex because she was just like a good friend, but she actually went to University of Iowa. Oh. Yeah, boo.
Yeah.
But so like we were at this bar and like I've kind of the other one, like she's pretty, like I've always been like hey, you're relatively attractive, whatever. And so she was like, she put her arm around me. We're at the bar, one of our friends is ordering drinks and she like put her arm around me. She's like look around, like what girl do you want to talk to? She's like, I'm gonna like help you talk to any girl here, I'm gonna help you get any girl here.
Dang,
and
she was just throwing it up for you to like dunk it. I already know what the answer should be. I already know what the answer should be. And I just like, you know, a little bit of liquid courage. I was like, fuck it, full send. I was like, any girl. I'm like, what about you? And she like kind of pauses for a second. Boom. Pauses for a second. I will make out with you right now. That's what she said. And like, it was one of those moments like have you ever like just thrown up a fucking half court shot, just like whatever, and like not even really aiming, and then it goes in and you're like, holy fuck, what do I do now? Like literally that was me. I was like, oh shit, I didn't expect that to work, you know? Like, or you send that Tinder that like you know, please,
what you do
send
in
like
text.
the please send Pete feet pic and she replies with yes with confetti and you're just like,
fuck yeah. You get like
diamonds shine because they're really diamond.
Oh shit, I gotta change this. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, like you send the you up text and they're like, yeah. that
Parents
shit.
not home. Let's go.
Parents not home. We stop. But yeah, we she says that and like I kind of was like, this is dope, but also I hate like, because I hate being in the situation when there's like two people who are like dating or like all over each other, and there's nobody else for that like third wheel person to like. Like, I just hate the concept of a third wheel. So like my thing was like,
you third wheeled with me plenty of times.
Have I?
Yeah, I feel like last time you were here when you went to that girl's place, me.
Oh, but you guys. Okay, sorry. It's a little different when you guys aren't all over. Like you and your special friend aren't really all over each other. Like
we kind of are.
Okay.
Not like Isaac and like.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you can separate. You know, have you ever met those couples that like they're out together and they can't separate? They're just like at the hip, like either like making out or like really, really touchy. Like I never like to put people in that situation. So I was like, oh shit, and I was like, all right, because they were coming back to that was when I was living in the Go House. They were coming back to the Go House with me, so I was like, let's like explore this possibility back there. You know, like when we can maybe get like some privacy or something. And after that moment, she was like all over me. Like we got on the dance floor, she's like starting to grind on me. Her other friend's like, when the fuck did this happen? And then all like turns around on the dance floor from grinding on me and just starts like, we just start full on making out. Let's
go.
And I was like, this is sick. But also I like afterwards, like we started dancing again. I look at her friend and she was just like, God, I fucking hate you guys.
Yeah. Could have picked anyone else in the bar. You individually could have found someone, but you found each other.
Great. Sick.
I'll just go home.
And then kind of the icing on the cake for that, but for that was on the way home from the bars, we took this Uber, and not that like I don't think she was really that upset, but like she was acting kind of upset, the third friend, excuse me. And so we get this Uber.
You can make out with me too.
Shit, I should have said that. That would have been so funny.
I noticed your vibe is off. Like if you want to make out with me as well, like I can totally do that. I don't want to like exclude you from the fun.
That would have been so funny. And like she's like, we're gonna friends where I could have said that and she would have probably like
just laughed and been like,
shut the fuck up. Yeah, shut the fuck up, you idiot. Like she knows I'm a dog. But yeah, no, we get in this Uber and I can't like remember a lot of, not that I barcoded, but you know like how like when you're drunk shit just your memories get like fuzzy and shit.
Yeah, the details aren't there.
Yeah, and so we get in this Uber and me and this girl are like kind of like touchy a little, not like touchy, but like my arms around her, she has her like my hands on her thigh, whatever. And the Uber driver's like, oh, like how was your guys' night? And I think the other friend was like, but she was like telling the Uber driver, she's like, well, they had a fun night, but like, whatever. And at some point the Uber driver's like, why do you care? Like, they're just young young people like enjoying each other's company and like whatever. And then we tell them that like I dated her roommate, and then the rest of the Uber ride is this girl justifying to the Uber driver why it's okay for her to be making out with her old roommate's ex. And it was so funny. I remember like sitting there and being like, this is an absolute W for me. Like just
sitting there like, huh. Yeah.
Like for me, like, cause I'm not one of those people where like, how there's those people who are like, they get through a breakup and they're like, I'm gonna go fuck their best friend, or like, whatever, like girls and guys like included, like
toxic people.
Yeah, like the toxic people.
Yeah.
Like I'm not that toxic, but like I'm also like it's kind of a sick flex to be like, made out with her.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'll take
made
that.
out with the roommate. That's not too bad. That's like tasteful toxic.
Yeah. Would you say you're a toxic person? Tastefully toxic, you know, like just just enough to sprinkle a garnish of toxic.
Exactly, like just to keep the relationship spicy, but like not enough to like gaslight you.
Not enough to like make you have like a mental breakdown.
Yeah, no.
Just like tear up a little.
Yeah, tear up.
Yeah,
maybe doubt your.
Just maybe a little. Just a little bit. A sprinkle.
Just a wee little bit of toxic. Never hurt nobody.
Enough to get the blood pumping.
Yeah, that's basically it. I just remember like sitting there and be like, wow, this is fucking amazing. Like, what a great birthday.
Yeah.
Like
happy birthday to me.
Happy fucking birthday. Yeah.
So I reached in the back, just let's go. Let's fucking go.
Literally, I was like, that couldn't have gone any better.
Yeah.
Like great birthday.
Funny. That's like when we were real quick, then we'll end it. When we were sitting at the brunch yesterday, and the waiter comes over, and we're like mid talking about how like one of Allie's friends is like the like most toxic person, and like her friend's ex-boyfriend is like the most toxic.
Wait, you just
person.
said her name.
That's,
Do you want me to believe it?
I don't care.
Oh, okay, cool. She exists.
Yeah, but and the waiter comes over and just like hears like all the stories we're talking about, and she's like, "Is this a real person?" Like that's like the same thing, like just explaining how awful this human being is. And they're like, "Oh my god!" Like I'm just trying to like work my job.
I love that she like stayed around and listened though. She was like, wait.
Signaled to her. She kind of just stood there and was like, "Okay, like I'm gonna listen to this because like what the fuck did you just say?"
Well, I love to like because then I brought up like one of the people in the Go House. They were telling us how while her ex was sleeping, well, they were
did the face thing.
She did the face ID thing. You know how like Apple, you have the password manager where it saves all your passwords. Mm-hmm. Well, you can use that face ID to like get into your passwords. So she did that and then took a picture of all of his passwords. Turn on 2-factor authentication, guys. That's all I have to say. Turn that shit on ASAP, Rocky. Yeah. And like she took a picture of all of his passwords, so she had them, and like just, and she was like, yeah, I still have access to his Instagram, like it's signed into my phone. And I was just like, oh my god. But yeah, I told that to the waiter, and then the waiter
you like said that not to the waiter, but she was standing there, and then she was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to just jump into this conversation because this is insane.
My favorite part was she was like, I'm honestly more worried about you guys that like, who are you guys that you know these toxic
why
people?
Do you know all these people? It's just like, I don't know.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
At least I had the excuse. I was like, I lived in LA. Like, that's all I can tell you.
In LA, it's everyone.
That's a red flag in itself.
Lived in LA. Red flag.
Red flag.
Red flag. Well, we have dinner plans.
We do have dinner plans now with your. Oh, I guess we can say her name now.
With my Allie.
With your Allie. Oh.
We have dinner plans with the alleyway.
What?
With the alleyway.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, it's kind of a joke. Because, like, her name's Allie.
Oh. I was going to say we can fuck in an alleyway.
Oh, okay.
Oh, can we also address that that message I got when someone was like, just really quick. So someone was playing our podcast for their friend, and at one of the times when we were like going, yeah, we fuck. They thought we meant that like we fuck
each other. Like,
that's the real reason Zemmy watches gay porn.
See if one of our videos get leaked. Just have to make sure we're not getting like exposed.
You're right. Yeah. You know, with everything in the cloud nowadays, you never know when Google's
something's just gonna be like, I'm gonna take that.
That's actually why they attack the servers. They're like, we want that porno.
We know it's in there.
We know it's there. Fucking give it to us.
Just gotta find it.
All right, baby. I think that's it.
Wrapping it up.
Love y'all. Appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. We didn't really give them a prompt to. If you guys could just like drop a review or like in the comments like what you thought. It really helps us out. Like if we screenshot that, post it on the Instagram, or like if people just see it, if they're thinking about listening to our podcast, really helps us out.
Yeah, just give us like a nice Yelp review or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Honestly, I want like a review. I want reviews that are like 5 stars, but like not necessarily for the podcast. Like I think that'd be really funny. Or like if how do I say this? Like imagine if one of them was like, oh, Sarby Studios podcast had really great grilled cheese, and like the whole atmosphere of the restaurant was really great.
Yeah,
and, like, the employees were so nice. And then like another one is like, oh, Sarby Studios podcast had the best like fucking underwater basket weaving equipment. Like it's like some crazy shit.
I really liked all of the workout equipment at Sarby Studios. It was really good. Plenty of open base plenty of open benches, lots of mirror space, all the dumbbells you could ever need, want more.
Really love my gay porn experience at Sarby Studios. Like, they have the best videos and they don't watch it very frequently.
God. Done. We're done.
We're done. That's it. Deuces, guys. Love y'all.